In this video, we're going to look at CRA models for using 0 as a placeholder. So if you remember, in our base 10 system, that means we have 10 digits. And our digits are 0 and then 1 through 9. So 0, right? 0 as a placeholder. Again, each place has a specific value. So for example, with the number 107, this is telling us that we have 0 tens. We do not have any tens. We have to use that 0 as a placeholder because this place in that place value system refers specifically to how many tens we have. So we can't scrunch this down and just write the 100 and the 7 ones. We need to have that placeholder of 0 to represent how many tens we have. So a concrete model to help explain why we use these placeholders. Again, this is just going to be using that place value mat and then our base 10 blocks. So here you can see that we have 100, we have 0 tens, we have 7 ones. Okay. So this we can see, and this column arrangement kind of helps to signal that we need to write some value in here. We have 100, we have 0 tens, we have 7 ones. Okay. So this is our concrete model. And then again, kind of similar to our base 10 place value video, we'll just use, oftentimes we'll just use drawings that look similar to those base 10 materials. And so we have 100. With 0, we'll just leave that empty so we don't have any tens. And then again, you can draw squares, but circles are faster to draw. So we can draw 7 ones. Okay. And then obviously our abstract form is going to be writing this as 107. We can also use that abstract form to kind of signal and highlight why we need to have that 0, right? Because if we were to start with just some abstract numbers, right? Obviously, if we would ask students to model 107, right? They would create that model that we started with. We'd have our 100s unit and then our 7 ones units. To highlight why we can't forget about or omit that 0 as a placeholder, if we were to just accidentally kind of scrunch these numbers together, even those 107 ones, or if we were to combine this like this and write this the incorrect way, a student would model this by, right, this is in the tens place value, so they would put a 10 there instead, and that was not the quantity that we were trying to refer to. So again, the concrete model is going to be the base 10 blocks. The representational model will generally be some drawing that aligns with the base 10 blocks. And then the abstract model is going to be the actual digits written in their respective place value locations.